God says, I order you to open this message right now. This will happen in your house tonight. The Lord is trying to talk to you for 2 minutes. Don't ignore it. Open this message before it's too late. This is not a coincidence, not a random scroll, not a message you found by accident. This is your divine appointment. I am the Lord your God, and I have come to speak to you right now, tonight, not tomorrow, not later, because something is going to move in your house. There is a shift, and I need you awake to receive it. If you walk away from this without hearing me out, you risk missing a miracle that was meant for you. Comment Amen to affirm what is already being prepared for you in the unseen. You have cried in secret. You have waited long. You've whispered prayers into the night, asking me if I still see you, if I still remember the promises I spoke. And tonight, I am answering you, yes, I see you. Yes, I remember. Yes, I am moving. This very night, something spiritual is going to touch your home, and I need your spirit aligned to receive it. Your obedience to stay and listen is going to break something open. A breakthrough is not just coming, it's already on its way. And if you stay until the end, you will understand why it had to happen like this. Like this video, if you're ready to receive what I am about to pour over your life, do it not for numbers, but as a declaration. God, I'm ready. There's a battle you've been fighting. Some of it no one knows about. Some of it is visible in your eyes, even when you're smiling. You've been walking through your days like a soldier, carrying silent wounds. And I tell you, I have seen everyone. I've been standing right beside you in rooms where you felt forgotten. I've held your tears in my hand. Not one of them has fallen without purpose. I've been preparing something for you that required silence, delay, and discomfort. But now I am speaking, and I am saying, get ready. Tonight, the spiritual atmosphere in your house is shifting. This message is not just about hearing, it's about preparing. I am not telling you this to scare you, but to awaken you. What you do next matters. The decisions you make after hearing my voice will shape the next chapter of your life. There is something divine that has been held up, and now I am releasing it. A release of peace, a release of provision, a release of healing. But you must remain present, alert, and believing. Comment 1111 if you believe this is your moment of divine instruction. You wonder why things fell apart so suddenly, why doors closed that looked like they were made for you, why people who once promised loyalty left you without warning. My child, I allowed it. Not to harm you, but to protect you. Some things you called good were secretly draining you. Some paths you wanted would have led you to places your soul could not survive. I let it fall apart because I had something greater being built beneath the surface. And tonight, I'm showing you the first layer of what I've been constructing. Watch closely. Stay with me. Let your spirit remain open as I speak more. I am God. I do not forget. I do not abandon. I do not change. And I do not waste pain. Every moment of confusion, every delay, every disappointment, I have used it to carve strength inside you. You have been growing even in your weakness. You have been learning to walk by faith, not by what your eyes see. And tonight, that faith is going to be rewarded. Before the night ends, you will sense my presence in your home, in your room, in your chest. Not just as a feeling, but as a knowing. You will know I am there. You've asked me for signs. You've said, God, if you're still with me, show me. I am showing you now. This message is one of those signs. This is me speaking directly to you. No filters, no confusion. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. and you are not too late. You are exactly where I need you to be. Even in your mess, even in your waiting, even when your faith feels small, you are still mine, and I have not let go. My spirit is hovering over your house tonight, the same spirit that calmed the storm, the same spirit that raised Jesus from the grave. That power is near you now, and if you believe, if you receive, you will see what I can do in one night. What others couldn't give you in years, I can release in one act of grace. That's who I am. I am the God of suddenly. And tonight, I'm moving suddenly. If you've been feeling anxious, uneasy, or restless lately, that's not random. It's the shaking before the breakthrough. Your spirit feels the shift. I've been waking you up in the night. I've been stirring your heart during the day, because I've been trying to get your attention. I'm not a God who forces. I wait for you to open the door. But once you do, I step in with power, with peace, with a presence that changes everything. And now I'm saying, open the door. Let me in fully. Not just to the parts of your life that look neat and together. Let me into the broken places too. I am restoring what you thought was lost. I am redeeming what looked wasted. I am healing wounds that have lingered for years, and I am doing it in my timing. You have waited, and now your waiting is turning into witnessing. You will witness my hand. You will witness my goodness. And you will testify that what was meant to destroy you ended up building you instead. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You are not reading this for comfort alone. You are reading this because I am preparing you. This night is holy. My presence is standing over your home, ready to surround, to cover, to pour out what you've been praying for. But I need your agreement. I need you to believe again. Even after the disappointments, even after the heartbreaks. I know they hurt. I know you've been let down. But I am not man. I do not fail. I do not change like shifting shadows. I keep every word I speak, and I fulfill every promise I make. Comment 222 if you trust that I'm still working behind the scenes. You've been asking me, why the delay? You've cried, Lord, did you forget me? And here is my answer, child. I delayed not to punish you, but to protect you. Some doors you begged me to open would have led you down paths you weren't meant to walk. Some people you wanted to keep were not carrying the heart to handle your destiny. I removed them not out of cruelty, but out of love. You didn't lose, no, you were preserved, you were shielded, and now I'm bringing the right doors, the right people, the right timing. You won't have to force anything. What's coming will align with ease, because it's me doing it. Tonight, I'm placing a covering over your home, a wall of fire around your household. Every spirit of fear, confusion, or heaviness must leave. I am sending my angels to guard your doors, to watch over your sleep, to bring peace into every room. That unrest you felt lately, that spiritual heaviness that seems to come and go, I'm lifting it now. I'm breaking chains tonight. And when you wake tomorrow, you will feel lighter. Not because your problems disappeared, but because my presence entered the room. You've carried too much for too long. You've been trying to be strong for everyone else. You've been praying for them, interceding for them, hoping for them, but now I want to pour into you. I want to remind you that I see the weight you've been carrying behind your quiet smiles. And I'm saying, lay it down. Not everything is yours to fix. Some things are mine, and when you let go, you make room for me to move. Comment 333 to declare your faith, even if all you have left is a whisper. Let me remind you who I am. I am the God who split the sea. I am the one who made a way in the wilderness. I provided manna from heaven. I made water flow from a rock. I raised the dead. I calmed the storm. I shut the mouths of lions, and I have not changed. What I did then, I still do now. You are not asking too much when you ask me for healing, for restoration, for peace. I am more than able, and not only that, I am willing. My heart longs to see you whole, and I am already at work. Even when you can't see it yet, don't be discouraged if things feel quiet. Sometimes I work best in silence. The seed doesn't make noise while it's breaking open underground. And just like that seed, your breakthrough is growing where your eyes can't yet see. Trust me, trust my timing. Trust that I have heard every word you've prayed and caught every tear that's fallen. Not one prayer has been wasted. Not one night of worship was ignored. I've been with you through it all. You're stepping into a season of answered prayers. It won't look like what you imagined, but it will be better. Some of the things you've been asking for are too small for what I actually have planned. You wanted survival, I'm giving you victory. You wanted enough, I'm bringing overflow. You asked for a way out, I'm building a way forward. I'm not the God of just enough, I'm the God of more than enough. And you are about to walk into that reality. Your family matters to me. I know there's been tension. Some of you have been praying for unity in your household. Some of you are standing in the gap for someone who's drifted far. I see it. I'm working in places you can't reach. I'm softening hearts, restoring relationships, healing wounds that have been buried for years. Don't give up. Keep praying. Keep believing. I'm the God who brings prodigals home, who restores what was lost, who breathes life into dry places. There is someone reading this who has been battling with fear, crippling fear that keeps returning, whispering lies in your ear. Let me speak to that right now. That fear is not from me. I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. You are not going crazy. You are under spiritual attack, but I am defending you. My peace is coming like a flood. My word is your sword. Speak it out loud. Declare it over your home. Say, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Say, greater is he who is in me than he who is in the world. Say, I am covered by the blood of Jesus. You are not losing, you are rising. Even if it doesn't feel like it right now, you are walking forward in the Spirit. And tonight, I'm marking you with fresh oil, a fresh touch, a fresh grace. You won't be the same after this. The heaviness is lifting, the chains are falling, the silence is breaking, and heaven is moving on your behalf. This is not just another night. This is the night I begin to tear down the strongholds that have lingered too long. You've tolerated things I never intended you to carry. You've adapted to survival, but I created you to walk in freedom. So now I'm declaring war on what's been binding you. Fear has no home here anymore. Depression has to loosen its grip. That anxiety that wraps around your chest, I'm breaking it. The spiritual attacks that come like waves, I'm silencing them. You don't have to fight alone anymore. I am stepping in with heavenly force. Comment 555 if you believe chains are breaking tonight. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150 million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Your prayers have been powerful, even when they felt small. You thought I wasn't listening because the answer didn't come fast. But I was always listening. I was collecting your words, storing them like treasures in heaven. You don't realize how much authority your voice carries. When you whispered my name in the darkness, angels moved. When you cried out for help, heaven leaned in. The delay was not denial, it was preparation. I've been aligning hearts, setting divine appointments, clearing obstacles. Now, what felt like silence will turn into sudden movement. There's someone reading this who has been feeling forgotten, like you've been passed over. You've watched others receive blessings, breakthroughs, promotions, and wondered if you were invisible to me. Let me tell you the truth right now. I didn't forget you. I was saving the best wine for last. You are not behind. You are not overlooked. You are hidden only for a moment, because I've been preparing a release that will make sense of every hidden season. You will not be empty-handed. What I have for you is still coming, and it's coming in my power. You've wondered if you've missed your moment, if the opportunity passed you by, if you waited too long or made too many mistakes. But I don't operate by human time. I'm not restricted by your past. I'm not limited by your age, your background, your education, or your history. I am the redeemer of lost time. I restore years. I open new doors. I create paths in places where there were none. If I can part a sea, I can make a way for you. If I can raise the dead, I can breathe life into what looks finished. With me, nothing is wasted, not even your waiting. Comment 777 to declare that God is still writing your story. My child, stop punishing yourself for things I've already forgiven. You've carried guilt and shame long enough. The enemy keeps whispering about who you used to be, about the choices you regret, about the past you can't change. But I'm not focused on your failures, I'm focused on your future. When I look at you, I don't see disgrace, I see destiny. I see someone washed in grace. You are not too far gone, you are not too broken. The blood of Jesus covers it all. And where shame once lived, I'm placing peace. Where guilt once whispered, I'm planting boldness. Let me speak to your heart. Stop hiding your wounds. Let me touch them. I'm not afraid of your pain. I won't walk away from your mess. I'm the healer, and healing only comes when you invite me into the places you've closed off. So open that door, even if it hurts, even if it's hard. I promise I won't leave. I'll sit with you in it. I'll pour oil over what's bruised, and I'll stay until peace returns. There's a calling over your life, and it's time to pick it back up. You laid it down when things got hard. You let discouragement bury it. But I'm speaking to it now. Rise. The gift in you is not dead. It's just been quiet, but it's waking up again. The fire you once had, the dream you once held, the purpose you once saw, it's all still there. And I'm breathing on it tonight. You will walk in it. You will see it come alive. You will fulfill what I placed you on this earth to do. Don't let comparison rob you of your joy. I didn't call you to be like them. I called you to be you. You have your own path, your own assignment, your own journey. Don't look to the left or right. Keep your eyes on me. What I'm doing in your life is personal, intentional, and beautiful in its own time. Trust me with the pace. Trust me with the process. You don't have to rush to prove anything. You're already chosen, already loved, already enough. I'm restoring laughter to your life. You've been heavy for too long. It's time to smile again, not the fake kind, but the kind that comes from deep peace. I'm sending people into your life who will lift you, not drain you. I'm creating moments that will remind you of joy again, and I'm protecting you from anything that tries to steal it. You will live in freedom. You will breathe without fear. You will walk with light in your eyes again. The enemy is trembling because he sees what's about to be released over your life. He tried to stop you because he saw your potential before you did. But no attack will prosper, no curse will stick, no trap will work. Because I am covering you, I am surrounding you. I am holding you in the palm of my hand. You are under my wing, and as long as I am for you and I am nothing can stand against you. The atmosphere is shifting even now. Can you feel it? That pressure in your chest loosening, that cloud over your thoughts lifting, that weight on your shoulders starting to break. That's me. That's my spirit moving through your home, cleansing the air, purifying the space. The enemy has to flee. This home belongs to me. This child belongs to me. And nothing unclean can remain when my presence takes over. You didn't stumble across this moment. Heaven arranged it. You've been surrounded by battles that no one could see, but I've seen every one. I've seen how you kept trusting even when it felt like your prayers were hitting a wall. I saw how you stayed faithful while your heart was breaking. I know how you've wrestled with questions in the dark, asking why, asking when, asking how long. And now, child, I want you to know this. I was always right beside you. Not one tear slipped past me. Not one moment of silence went unnoticed. You may have felt abandoned, but I never left. And I never will. Comment 999 if you receive this word as your sign that God is near. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. There is anointing in the crushing. I know that's not easy to hear, but every pressing season you've endured has produced something eternal inside you. You wanted comfort, but I was building character. You asked for peace, and I was teaching you how to carry my presence. You asked for the storm to end, but I used the storm to shape your strength. And now, that strength will carry you into rooms that fear would have kept you out of. It will lead you into assignments you once felt too small for. You're ready. You may not feel like it, but I've equipped you through every fire. Nothing was wasted. I'm calling you higher now. Not in title, not in position, in trust, in obedience, in depth. You've known me as the God who provides, but now I want to show you the God who multiplies. You've seen my hand in rescue, but I want to show you my hand in overflow. You've clung to me in desperation, and now I want to walk with you in revelation. There is more to this life than surviving. I made you to live, to shine, to declare my goodness boldly. This is the moment to come out of hiding. You've stayed silent to keep the peace. You've stayed small so others wouldn't feel uncomfortable. But that season is over. The world needs your voice. The world needs your light. I placed something holy inside you, and now I'm stirring it awake. Do not be afraid of the weight of your calling. You were created for this. You were born for such a time as this. When I formed you in the secret place, I didn't make a mistake. I knew exactly what I was doing. You are my design, and what I design, I sustain. Comment 1212 if you're ready to step fully into what God has placed inside of you. The healing you need is not out of reach. I am still the great physician. I still mend what man cannot fix. I still touch what doctors call impossible. Whether it's in your body, your heart, your mind, or your home, healing is coming. Not a temporary bandage, but deep restoration. That scar you carry will no longer sting. That diagnosis will not define you. That trauma won't control you anymore. I'm peeling away the pain layer by layer, and what will be left is beauty, strength, and a testimony that will set others free. And your finances? I see the pressure. I know the weight. I know the nights you've stared at the ceiling, wondering how it will all work out. I've watched you tithe in faith. I've seen you give when you barely had enough for yourself. And I'm not blind to your sacrifice. I'm the God who provides, and I will not let you go under. I will supply every need according to my riches. I don't rely on economy or circumstance. I own the cattle on 1,000 hills. And when I bless, I do it in ways that overflow, not just sustain. Get ready. What felt tight is about to stretch wide. This message tonight isn't just to comfort you, it's to wake you up. The enemy tried to lull you into a fog of doubt, to make you believe nothing was ever going to change. But the fog is lifting. I'm clearing the air. I'm restoring clarity. The confusion you've been battling is not yours to carry. I'm replacing it with vision, with direction, with peace. The steps you need to take will become clear. You will know what to do. You will feel my hand guiding you, steadying you, walking beside you. You are not walking blind, I am leading you. Don't you see it? Don't you feel it? That stirring in your heart right now isn't emotion, it's confirmation. My spirit is bearing witness with your spirit. You know this is truth. You know I am speaking. That's why you can't stop reading. That's why something in you is being pulled deeper, because I am doing a new thing and you are part of it. Not later, not someday. Now. This is your moment. This is your time. You are not cursed. You are not forgotten. You are not being punished. You are being positioned. You are being set up for a breakthrough that generations before you prayed for. You're the answer to prayers your ancestors never got to see. You're the shift in your family, the one who breaks the cycle, the one who walks in healing, the one who rebuilds what was broken. And I chose you for it because I knew you'd carry it with humility, with strength, and with faith. So don't run now. Don't look back. Don't shrink back into the version of yourself you've already outgrown. You've come too far. You've endured too much. Now is the time to rise, to believe again, to hope again, to love again. I am with you. I go before you. I stand behind you. I cover you. I fight for you, and I call you mine. You don't need to pretend anymore. I already know everything you're afraid to say out loud. I know the thoughts that keep you up at night. I know the fear behind your smile. And I'm not afraid of any of it. I'm not repelled by your weakness. I'm drawn to it. Because where you are weak, I am strong. Where you are empty, I fill. Where you are broken, I heal. You don't have to be perfect to be loved by me. You already are, just as you are right now. Wounded, tired, overwhelmed, and still mine, still called, still worthy. Comment 1010 if you believe you are still chosen, even in your brokenness. There's someone reading this who's been holding onto a pain so old, it's become part of your identity. It changed how you see yourself. It made you feel small. It told you you weren't enough. But hear me now, that wound is not your name. That scar is not your identity. I'm renaming you. You are not abandoned. You are beloved. You are not forgotten. You are favored. You are not broken beyond repair. You are being made new. And I won't stop working on you until every piece that was crushed is restored with glory. This banned wealth signal was hidden in a government vault for over 70 years until now. It's a simple 9-word brain trigger used by elites to attract unlimited money while the rest of the world struggles. But the moment too many people see this, it could be deleted. Click the link in the description and comments before it's taken down forever. I know it's been hard. I know you've wondered if the promises I made still stand. You heard me years ago, and you've been holding on ever since, sometimes barely, sometimes with tears, sometimes with nothing but a whisper of hope left. But let me make it plain to you now. I don't change my mind. I'm not man. I don't lie. What I promised, I will do. Even if it takes longer than you thought. Even if the road looks different than you imagined. My word does not return void. The delay was not a cancellation. It was divine timing. And now, the wait is ending. You've been faithful in the small things. Don't think I didn't notice. I saw how you showed kindness when no one saw. I saw how you gave when you barely had enough. I saw how you stayed humble even when you were overlooked. And now, the seeds you planted in secret are going to bloom in public. I'm about to open a door that no man can shut. Not because you earned it, but because I am a good father, and I love to bless my children. Comment 1515 if you receive this blessing and you're ready for open doors. This night is a marker. You will remember it, because tonight something changes, not just around you but in you. I'm healing your perspective. You've been looking at your life through the lens of fear, disappointment, and weariness, but I'm giving you new eyes. I'm showing you who you are through my eyes. You'll begin to speak differently, pray differently, walk differently, because you'll start to believe what I've been saying about you all along. You are a child of light. You are seated with Christ. You are an heir to the kingdom. And no matter what the enemy tried to convince you of, you are unstoppable in me. You were not made to blend in. You were made to stand out. That's why you've always felt different. That's why certain things never fit, because I set you apart. I marked you for more. And though you've tried to dim your light to keep others comfortable, I'm calling you to shine again. Not for attention, but for purpose. Because there are people attached to your obedience. There are lives waiting to hear what you've survived. There are hearts that will find hope through your story. Don't underestimate how I can use what you thought disqualified you. Your scars will speak life. Stop holding back your praise. Even in the waiting, even in the struggle, praise me. Not because everything is perfect, but because I am still worthy. I dwell in the praises of my people. And when you worship, even when it hurts, you invite me into the battle. Praise shakes chains. Praise silences the enemy. Praise releases peace in the chaos. If you feel like everything is falling apart, open your mouth and speak my name. Jesus, there is power in that name. The enemy trembles at that name, and I will meet you there. You haven't lost your way. You're not as far behind as you think. I've been guiding you even when you didn't realize it. The closed doors, the detours, the pauses, they were all part of my plan. You didn't miss it. You didn't ruin it. You didn't disqualify yourself. I'm still leading you. Every step, every delay, every yes and every no, I've used it all to keep you on the path I set for you. Trust me, I don't waste anything, and I don't lead you where my grace cannot keep you. I'm preparing something for you that eyes haven't seen, ears haven't heard, and hearts haven't imagined. It's bigger than you think. And it's not just about you, it's about what I want to do through you. I'm sending you into places that need light. I'm giving you influence not for your glory, but for my purpose. Don't shy away from the responsibility. I'll equip you. I'll strengthen you. You don't need to have all the answers. Just say yes. I'll take care of the rest. There's restoration coming to your house. That relationship you thought was beyond repair, I'm softening hearts. That child you've been praying for, I'm drawing them back. That silence between family members, I'm turning it into reconciliation. Nothing is too broken for me. I am the God who heals what people gave up on. Watch how I mend what others said was shattered. You will see forgiveness. You will see peace. You will see love again, where there was only silence and pain. You're walking into a season where my presence will be undeniable. You'll sense me in your conversations, in your decisions, in your quiet moments. I'm going to begin confirming things to you clearly. You won't have to guess. You won't have to strive. You'll know. Because when I lead, I bring peace. I don't bring confusion. I don't bring anxiety. That's how you'll know it's me. Follow the peace. I will not lead you into chaos. I will not lead you into fear. I'm a shepherd who guides gently, with love and purpose. There are miracles I've already released that are on their way to your house. Not symbolic ones, real ones. Open doors, restored health, unexplainable peace, provision that doesn't add up on paper. I'm not asking you to understand how it will happen. I'm asking you to stay in position, because when it shows up, I want you ready to receive. This is the kind of blessing that doesn't just touch you, it affects everyone connected to you. I'm about to break something open over your life that reaches into generations. Some things that were broken long before you were born are being mended through your faithfulness. Comment 1717 if you receive that a generational shift is starting with you. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You've asked me, why me, Lord? Why the pressure, the battle, the spiritual weight that others don't seem to carry? And here's why, child. Because I trusted you with it. I don't place that kind of assignment on just anyone. I saw something in you before you saw it in yourself. I knew that even when you stumbled, you'd get back up. I knew that even when you cried, you'd still choose me. You've been through things that would have broken others, but I've held you together. I've carried you through, and now you're stepping into the season where the crushing turns into oil. Where what tried to kill you ends up fueling your purpose. You don't need the approval of others to walk in what I've called you to do. You don't need everyone to understand it. Some people walked away because they couldn't go where I'm taking you. I removed them not to hurt you, but to protect you. Their presence would have limited your growth. You thought you needed them, but I've already placed the right people along your path. People who will speak life, people who will pray for you when you're weak, people who see the call, not just the flaws. I'm sending them. Some are already close, you just haven't recognized their assignment yet. But soon, I'll show you who's for you. You've been walking through a season of testing, and you need to hear this. I'm proud of you. You didn't give in to the lies. You didn't walk away when it would have been easier. You stayed, even with a broken heart. You kept praying, even when it felt like nothing changed. That kind of faith moves me. That kind of heart touches heaven. And now, the season of testing is turning into a season of testimony. What you've survived is becoming the very thing I will use to lift you higher. You will speak with more authority because you've walked through the fire and came out refined, not burned. Comment, Amen, if you know your testimony is rising from the ashes of your pain. Let's talk about peace, real peace, not the kind that comes from everything going your way, the kind that makes no sense to the world, the kind that anchors you in the middle of chaos. That's what I'm giving you. You've been anxious. You've carried burdens that weren't yours to carry. You've tried to plan every detail, hoping it would protect you from the unknown. But child, peace doesn't come from control, it comes from surrender. Give it to me, all of it, the fear, the doubt, the plans, the pressure. Lay it down, and in return, I'll give you peace like a river. Calm where there's been storm, clarity where there's been confusion, joy where there's been heaviness. You don't have to perform for my love. You don't have to earn it. You already have it. I loved you before you ever made your first mistake. I loved you before you even knew my name. And nothing you've done can separate you from that love. I know you're tired of trying to be strong. I never asked you to carry everything. I asked you to trust me. That's all. Just trust me. Even when it's hard. Even when you don't understand. Especially then. I never promised the road would be easy, but I did promise I'd never leave you. There's healing in my presence, and you're standing under that covering even now. What doctors said couldn't be reversed, I can heal in a moment. What years of pain have built up, I can tear down in a breath. One touch from me changes everything. I'm the same yesterday, today, and forever. I healed then, I still heal now, and I'm reaching for you right now. Will you reach back? Will you believe that I can do the impossible in your life, in your body, in your mind? This is not the end. This is not the final word. My hand is still moving. You are walking into a season of clarity. I'm about to answer prayers you forgot you prayed. I'm about to remind you of dreams you let go of. You buried them because the waiting felt like rejection. But I was only building the foundation strong enough to hold the blessing. Some of what you thought was denial was just divine delay. Not to frustrate you, but to protect you. Not to confuse you, but to strengthen you. Now that your roots have gone deep, it's time for the fruit to show, and it will, abundantly, in ways that surprise even you. Some of you are on the edge of giving up. You've said, God, if something doesn't shift soon, I don't know how much more I can take. And I'm speaking directly to you now. You're closer than you think. Closer than ever. Don't quit here. The enemy wants to exhaust you right before the breakthrough. He's throwing distraction, discouragement, and doubt because he's afraid of what's next. But if you hold on just a little longer, you'll see it. The door will open, the answer will come, and you'll realize why the battle was so intense. It was never about where you are now, it's about where you're headed. Stay faithful, keep your heart pure, keep trusting even when it doesn't make sense. I'm writing a story with your life that others will read and find hope. Your pain has a purpose, your waiting has a reward, your faith has power, and your obedience will unlock blessings not just for you, but for those around you. You are not just a receiver, you're a carrier, a vessel of my glory, and I will fill you to overflow. You've been walking through a season where it felt like everything was being shaken. Things that used to be stable suddenly changed. People you thought would be there disappeared. Opportunities you thought were sure collapsed. And you've been trying to figure it out, trying to hold on to what's left. But child, let me tell you this, I allowed what could be shaken to be shaken so that what is unshakable will remain. You were depending on things I never meant to be your foundation. I am your foundation. And sometimes I have to strip away what's temporary so you'll cling to what's eternal. I wasn't breaking you. I was building you on solid ground. Comment 777 if you believe God is building you stronger through the shaking. Why are 55 countries using the same mysterious money script? Because a leaked research file just exposed a 9-word pattern that activates wealth-attracting pathways in the brain. Repeat it daily and watch money flow like water into your life. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There's more in you than you've allowed yourself to believe. You've played small because of fear, because of wounds, because you didn't want to fail. But I didn't place you on this earth to just survive. I placed you here to carry light, to speak truth, to walk in authority. And that doesn't require you to be perfect. It only requires you to say yes. That's all I've ever needed, your yes. I can work with broken. I can work with unsure. I can work with weary. I just need your willingness. If you give me your yes, I'll give you more than you ever imagined. More strength, more wisdom, more peace, more joy, and more purpose than you thought you could carry. You are not too late. You didn't miss it. I know it feels like time passed you by. You look at your life and wonder if you wasted too much, lost too much, made too many mistakes. But hear me, I am the God who redeems time. I can do in 1 year what man couldn't do in 10. I don't need a perfect path to lead you to your purpose. I just need your heart. I don't measure you by what you've lost. I measure you by what I've placed inside you, and nothing can take that away. You've been holding on to disappointment like a coat you can't take off. You prayed for something. You believed, and then it didn't happen the way you hoped. And now part of you is scared to believe again. But I'm asking you, will you hope again? Will you trust me again? Not because you know the outcome, but because you know my heart. I never abandoned you. Even in the disappointment, I was close. Even when the answer was no or not yet, I was working behind the scenes. Some of the greatest blessings in your life will come disguised as detours. What you called rejection, I called redirection. Comment Amen if you're ready to hope again, to believe again, to trust again. Your home matters to me. Your family matters. Your marriage, your children, your relationships, they're not outside of my reach. I see what's happening behind closed doors. I see the tension, the pain, the silence, the things left unsaid. And I'm stepping in. I'm not just interested in blessing your life, I'm interested in healing your home. I want to bring peace to every room, comfort to every heart, and unity where there's been division. You don't have to fix it all. Just invite me in. When I enter, healing begins. Even the conversations that seemed impossible, I can soften hearts. I can restore love. I can bring back what was lost. Don't give up on the people you've been praying for. I've heard every cry. I've seen your faithfulness. Even when they pushed you away, you kept loving. Even when they ignored the truth, you kept praying. And your prayers are working. My spirit is moving in ways you can't see yet. Seeds are being watered. Walls are being broken. You may not see the fruit today, but the roots are growing. Trust the process. Trust that I love them more than even you do, and I am pursuing them even in their wandering. I want to talk to your weary heart. You're tired. I see that. You're not weak because you feel tired. You're human. You've carried heavy loads. You've battled in silence, and still you've pressed forward. But now, let me carry you. Let me hold what you can't anymore. You were never meant to be your own savior. That's my role. So rest. Rest in my promises. Rest in my presence. Rest knowing that I've already gone ahead of you. What you're walking into, I've already prepared. What you're facing, I've already conquered. You're not fighting for victory, you're standing in it. This is the season where I pour fresh oil over you, new strength, new vision, new clarity. What once drained you won't anymore. What once triggered fear will now stir faith. I'm giving you discernment to know what's me and what's not. I'm opening your ears to hear my voice clearer than ever. No more confusion, no more double-mindedness. You will walk in confidence because you'll know who is leading you. You don't need a 5-step plan, you need my presence. And that's what I'm pouring out. Strong, steady, close. Your calling still stands, even after everything you've been through, even after the moments you almost gave up. I haven't changed my mind about you. I still want to use you. I still want to speak through you. I still want to bless others through your life. So shake off the shame. Let go of the guilt. The enemy wants you stuck in who you used to be, but I'm calling you into who I created you to be. Your past is not your prison, it's your platform, and I'm about to use it for my glory. There is favor being released over you now, not because you've been perfect, but because you've been faithful. You've stayed when others left. You've obeyed when it cost you. And now, watch how I honor that. Watch how I turn things in your favor. The same people who doubted you will witness my hand on your life. The same places where you were rejected will open up to you with welcome. I'm not just blessing you for you, I'm blessing you as a testimony, so that others may know what I can do with a willing heart. You've been fighting battles that most people don't even know about. Smiling while carrying burdens that would crush someone else. Still showing up, still giving, still praying, still believing. That kind of faith is rare. That kind of resilience is precious to me. And now I'm telling you, relief is coming. I'm not just talking about rest. I'm talking about restoration. I'm about to give you back what was taken, what was stolen, what was broken. And I won't give it back the way it was. I'll give it back better, stronger, whole. You'll see. Comment 333 to declare your faith, even when you don't see how it will happen. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase just 9 words long that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. I know there are things in your life that look stuck. You've tried everything. You've prayed, you've waited, and still the door hasn't opened. But listen, just because something looks silent doesn't mean I'm not moving. The roots grow underground before the tree ever breaks the surface. And just like that, I've been working where your eyes can't see. I'm not ignoring you. I'm preparing something that will outlast the storm. When I build, I don't build temporary. I build eternal. So don't measure my movement by what you see, measure it by what you know. My word, my promise, my heart for you. You're not behind, you're not forgotten, you're not overlooked. There is a reason the pace of your life has been different. You don't need to rush to catch up to anyone. I'm not in a hurry, and I'm never late. I'm shaping you in the waiting. The slow seasons have not been a waste, they've been deepening your roots. When the fruit comes, it will last. I don't build microwave blessings, I build legacies, and that's what you're stepping into. A legacy that goes beyond you, a story that stretches into generations after you. That's why the process has been long, because the purpose is large. You've wondered if I still hear your voice. I do. Even the whispers, even the groans that have no words. My spirit intercedes for you when you don't have the strength to pray. I'm closer than your breath. I'm in the room when you cry. I'm near when you're numb. I don't wait for you to be strong before I come near. I'm drawn to your weakness. Because where you are weak, my strength shines the brightest. You don't have to have the right words. You don't have to pray a perfect prayer. Just speak. I'm listening, always. Comment, Amen, if you believe God hears even your quietest prayer. You've seen storms. You've felt the fire. You've watched things fall apart. And you've wondered, How am I still standing? Let me answer that. Because I've been holding you. You think your strength carried you. No, child, my grace did. My hand never left you. When you should have drowned, I pulled you out. When you should have broken, I held you together. You're still here because I covered you. And I'm not done. The same grace that got you this far will take you the rest of the way. There is an anointing over your life, and it's beginning to rise. That's why the pressure has increased. That's why the battles have been heavier. The enemy attacks what he fears, and he fears what you're becoming. He sees the light growing in you. He sees the authority beginning to awaken. But no attack will prosper. No scheme will succeed. Because I'm surrounding you with fire. Every assignment against you is being cancelled. Every lie spoken over you is being reversed. Every plan formed in darkness is being brought to light and defeated. The calling on your life is not just about you. It's about the people connected to your obedience. It's about the healing your story will release in others. It's about the generations that will know me because you said yes. So don't back down now. Don't let fear talk louder than faith. You don't have to feel ready to be chosen. I do the choosing. And I chose you. You've tried to keep your hope guarded. You've tried not to get your expectations too high because the last time you believed big, you were disappointed. But I'm asking you to hope again, not because everything makes sense, but because I am good. Always. I'm not asking you to hope in outcomes, I'm asking you to hope in me. I won't let you down. I know the whole picture. I see the end from the beginning. And I'm working all things, yes, even the painful things together for your good. There is peace coming to your mind. You've been tormented by overthinking, tossed by worry, paralyzed by what-ifs. And I'm speaking now, peace, be still. I'm calming the storm in your thoughts. I'm silencing the voice of fear. The battle has been in your mind, but I'm giving you the mind of Christ. A mind rooted in truth, not lies. A mind filled with hope, not dread. A mind that rests, not races. You will sleep again. You will breathe again. You will walk in peace again. I'm placing people in your life who will speak life, not death. Who will remind you of your calling, not your failures. Who will stand with you in the storm and celebrate with you in the breakthrough. Some of the loneliness you felt was to protect you from the wrong voices. But I'm bringing alignment now. Covenant relationships. People who will not compete with you, but cover you. Who will not drain you, but pray for you. Watch how I begin to shift your circle. There's a new thing springing up. Can you sense it? It may not look like much yet. It may feel small. But don't despise small beginnings. A seed doesn't look like a tree, but it holds one inside. What I've placed in you is about to grow. Doors are about to open. Dreams are about to live again. Joy is about to return. And your life will be a testimony that I still do miracles, that I still restore, that I still speak. You've questioned whether you'll ever see breakthrough in the areas that seem untouched, areas where you've prayed, fasted, believed, and still nothing seems to move. But I tell you now, I am the God who answers in the midnight hour. I am the one who parts seas at the last moment. I am the God who brings water from dry rock and breathes life into dead places. Don't let your eyes deceive you. What looks still is not stuck. What feels buried is only planted. The delay has been divine, and the result will be worth the wait. Comment 222 if you trust that God is still working in the silence. A neuroscientist says yes, a 9-word script, long buried in government files, can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Some of you are standing at a crossroads. You feel like you don't know which way to go, and fear of making the wrong decision has kept you paralyzed. But I have not given you a spirit of fear. My spirit leads in peace. You don't need to figure out the whole map. You only need to take the next step I show you. I promise to guide you. I'll never send you without walking beside you. I'll make your path straight when you trust me with your whole heart, not leaning on your own understanding, not trying to control every outcome, but simply trusting. Let me say this, you are not unqualified. I don't call the qualified, I qualify the called. And I have called you. Stop looking at what you think you lack. Stop comparing your gifts to others. I knew every weakness before I chose you. And still, I chose you. Because my power is made perfect in weakness. I delight in using the overlooked, the underestimated, the ones who think they're too broken. Because when I move through them, the world sees me, and I want to move through you. I'm healing more than your circumstances, I'm healing your identity,